So as I watched the video clip and I saw how I was working with Jimmy, there were a few areas of improvement I thought I can work on. I was a little bit nervous, so if I'm working with a client in the future, I would just want to be more confident, and I think that'll probably come with experience. But the strengths I thought I had working with Jimmy were that I was able to redirect him to focusing on the core issue that we needed to work on, which was to get him to understand maybe why his friend threw a rock at him. Because, as previously stated at the beginning of the video clip, we mentioned that he had a problem today with one boy at school who punched him in the nose, and another boy at school who he got into, I guess, a little fight with on the bus. So it seemed to me that he was having issues with friends, and knowing Jimmy, he's not a boy that typically goes out and bullies or causes trouble, but he was an only child for the first 5 years of his life, and he's usually unaware of other people's feelings, which comes with the territory of being 6 too. So I just redirected him to try to get to figure out not so much everything that could have been the reason for the little altercation, but the main focus. I acknowledged, yes, Ian was probably jealous because Jimmy's fairly new to the neighborhood, and he's the newest one, so Ian could feel that Jimmy is invading. So yes, Jimmy's right for picking up on some jealousy, but today it wasn't so much that, it was that Ian was the youngest boy in the bunch, and he was the only one who was playing cops and robbers without a weapon. And these were squirt guns, by the way. So, although it's not a friendly way to play, it is something that boys get into, and issues like this need to be addressed. And the boys were all talked to and made aware of each other's feelings. And the way that I tried to get across to Jimmy was to be open. I wanted to hear him out. I wanted him to know that I was hearing him out. I did notice in the video that I cut him off. I cut him short a few times. I talked over him a few times, and I was constantly nodding my head like, yeah, kid, get to the point. And I can see where I probably need to be more patient in understanding people's issues, even if they are long and drawn out. I tried to keep an open I tried to keep my posture open so that it was warm, welcoming, and inviting. My arms weren't crossed, my legs weren't crossed. I was trying to sit up straight just so that he knew I was alert and I was trying to pay attention to what he was saying. And I tried to focus on him, although from the video when I was watching it, it looked like I may have been focusing in on him too sternly, like maybe too intimidating. For a child, he may have thought that I was trying to discipline him, or it just may have been too intimidating. So I'll keep that in mind for the next time I sit down and I talk to someone and I approach them. So on my part, I need to be a little less jittery, a little less nervous, more confident, more calm, relaxed, inviting. The strengths I thought I had were I was able to redirect him to the issue, the real issue that needed to be solved, and I think he really was, at the end, he was able to realize what happened, why the situation played out as it did, and hopefully he can start to begin to put himself in his friend's shoes after incidents like this occur, and maybe, hopefully soon, he can begin to put himself in his friend's shoes before incidents like this happen, so he can be consciously aware of how his actions may cause reactions from other people. And that's it.